guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite board games. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Deanna and I'm a homeschooling mom of 5 kids. And here on my channel, I like to talk about homeschooling, homemaking, as well as my faith in Christ. So if that interests you, I would love for you to subscribe to see my future videos. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 10 favorite board games. Our family loves playing games together, and so these are some of my personal favorites. And there's a pretty good variety between little kid-friendly games, family games, as well as some like 2-player games that you could play with your husband for maybe like a home date night or something. I did want to mention today's video is also a collaboration video that was organized by Katie from Life in the Mundane. Katie has an awesome channel where she talks about being a homeschool mom, and she shares such great encouragement both for other homeschool moms as well as biblical encouragement. I love seeing all her book haul videos, so definitely be sure to check out Katie's video, which will be linked in the description box below, as well as a link to a playlist where other moms will be sharing their favorite board games as well. So I'm going to start with the games that are maybe more suited for younger kids. So the first game I'm going to share is the game 5 Crowns Junior. Now there is a regular version of this game as well, but this is the junior version, which I think is great if you have younger kids. And basically in this game, you are just trying to get either all your cards the same color or all your cards the same number. And there's a total of 5 rounds in the game, and at the end of the game, the player who earned the most treasure tokens or the fewest rat tokens is the winner. So this is easy enough that my 6-year-old daughter is really good at playing this, and so I would say it's great for kids maybe ages 5 and older. Alright, the next game on my list is the game Rhino Hero Super Battle. This game is really fun. You are stacking these large-sized cards and building walls, and essentially you're building a skyscraper, and you have different wooden superheroes who are climbing the skyscraper, and the goal of the game is to not be the player who knocks it down and you want your little wooden superhero character to be on the highest point of the building and in order to win the game. And so this one is so fun, even for adults. We've played this with my father-in-law before, and it's hysterical. You can kind of see right here, it just gets really crazy really fast, how tall you can build these little card buildings. So definitely a very fun game. It's great for dexterity and just like balance and everything. So this is a really great game for kids and adults alike. So definitely check out Rhino Hero Super Battle if you're looking for a fun game to play with your family this Christmas. All right, next up is the game Charades for kids. Now I actually put our game in this little plastic case just to kind of make it easier to store. But this game I got really inexpensively at Walmart. I want to say I picked it up for like $5. And so it's like the normal game Charades. The only thing that makes it different is that each card has a picture as well as words. So if you are playing with kids who are younger, who are not strong readers, then they can look at the picture and usually they can guess what it is they're supposed to act out. And so we have played this game as a family with all of our kids, minus the baby. And it is super fun and hilarious just to see how everyone does their best to try to act out whatever is on their card. And even my youngest son, who is almost 4, has been able to play this game with us as well. And he really loves being included in something that the big kids are doing. And so this is really a game for the whole family, and it definitely leaves us with lots of laughter. So definitely one of my favorite games. All right, next on the list is actually a game that's been in our collection for quite a long time, and this is the game Castle Panic. And in this game, you are working cooperatively with the other players to try to destroy all these different monsters and creatures who are trying to attack your castle. And if you're able to destroy all of these creatures and goblins and scary beasts and protect your castle, then you collectively win at the end of the game, and you can celebrate that your castle is still standing. And it's a really fun game. It's mostly card driven, so Each player is given, a certain amount of cards, and you are trading cards with different players in order to have the best hand possible so that you can take out as many of these monsters as you can. I will say though, don't expect that you're gonna win this game every time. I would say we win probably a third a third of the times that we play this game. So and there's also an expansion to this game as well, which we also have. So this is really fun. It's a great cooperative game and it kind of gets us all united around just trying to destroy these monsters as quickly and efficiently as possible. So this is definitely a fun one if you're looking for a cooperative family game. The next game on my list is the game Dixit. This game is fairly popular as well. There are also several expansions for this game, which we also have. In this game, to start off your turn, you say a phrase or a word. For instance, I might say something like close call, and then I will secretly put one of my cards on the table. All the other players will also submit a card. I will flip all the cards over, and then everyone else will vote on which card they think is mine. I think what makes this game so interesting is just all the crazy artwork in this game. Some of the pictures are pretty weird, but they're really creative as well. And I also kind of think it's fun to just kind of anticipate what you think other people are gonna say or guess, and just kind of let you know how well you know people in your own family. But this game is also really fun to play as a party style game. So if you're having people into your house over the holiday season, then this is definitely one that's fun to pull out and just have some really good laughs at different things that people say and different cards that they play. So definitely really enjoy playing Dixit. This one is called Downforce, and this is a like a racing game. And in this game, you are using cards to play your cards and progress different cars around the track. And throughout the game, you're placing bets on who you think is going to win, who do you think is going to get first place, second place, things like that. And so at the end of the game, you earn points based on the different bets that you placed, who came in first place, how your car performed, etc. And then the person at the end of the game who scored the most points is the winner. So this is one that my 8-year-old son especially enjoys playing, but this is a really fun, fast-paced racing game that is really great for the whole family. And we also have several of the expansion tracks for this game as well. So this next game is probably one that we play the most often. This is the game Camel Up. In Camel Up, you are racing camels around a track and you are rolling dice and placing bets. This game is really funny because the camels can stack on top of each other. So you might have a stack of camels that is like 5 tall. And it's so fun because it's really suspenseful at sometimes. Like you might have yellow camel in the lead and then all of a sudden blue comes out of nowhere and you're just like, no, my whole strategy is ruined. So this game has had a lot of moments where we've played it where we're all on the edge of our seats with suspense, wondering which camel is going to win. So this is a really great family game. We've played this with a lot of people who have visited us and they've enjoyed it as well. So if you're gonna buy any of these games this year, I would definitely recommend getting Camel Up. The next game on my list, this could be played either with a group of people for like a game night or a party night. If you have older kids, maybe like, I would say like tweens, teens. If you've ever been to like an escape room, it's sort of like that, only it's an escape room in a box. So you're playing with cards. But I think the thing that makes this game really interesting is that you're also playing it with an app and you utilize it as you're playing the game. And so for me, that makes it a lot more immersive and fun because you have the background music and you're typing things in on the iPad. It's giving you clues and kind of walking you through this whole escape kind of journey. This happens to be the Star Wars themed one. We have some Star Wars fans in my family, so this is one my husband and I played one night for like a date night. And but they have a lot of these unlock games. We enjoy playing this together, so definitely if you're looking for a fun escape room type game, definitely check out the Unlock series. All right, the next game is a game called Monopoly Deal. Now this is something you can pick up at your local Target or Walmart, maybe even your local grocery store has this game. And from the outside, maybe it doesn't look that great, but it's actually a really fun card game. I was surprised in how much I liked it. I really dislike the traditional Monopoly game. I feel like it's just not my favorite. It just goes on forever. But this game is really fun because there's a specific goal that you're trying to reach, and once that goal is reached, the game's over. And so it says on the box that you can play it in 15 minutes, and I would say that's pretty accurate. Basically what you're doing is you're accumulating money, you're acquiring properties, you are playing cards to either draw more cards or make people pay you, or taking properties from other players. But it's a really fun, fast-paced card game, and it's been great to play as a family, and you can also play it 2-player. So my husband and I have enjoyed playing this game together at night, again, for like an at-home date night. And because it plays so fast, we can play it several times together to see who can win the most. So if you're looking for a fun, fast-paced card game, then definitely check out Monopoly Deal. All right, 2 more games to go. The next one is the game Lost Cities. We've had this game for quite a while as well. Early on, we were trying to find some fun kind of 2-player games that my husband and I could play together. And so this was one that was recommended by the Dice Tower, so it's one we added to our collection. In Lost Cities, you are trying to go on different quests. And so there are different colored cards in your hand, and you are trying to play numerical cards in sequential order in order to earn the most points for that expedition. And then of course at the end of the game, the player who acquired the most points for their different expeditions is the winner. So this is a really fun game that's played over several rounds, and one that my husband and I do enjoy playing together. I like it that it doesn't require a whole lot of mental energy. It's just something that's easy and fun to play together. All right, and then the last game that I wanted to mention is the game Patchwork. This is also a 2-player game, and it comes in several different themes. This happens to be the Christmas version of the Patchwork game, and in this game you are placing different like puzzle pieces on your playing board, and you're creating a patchwork quilt. And at the end of the game, the player who creates the best patchwork quilt is the winner. This is also a fairly quick game. It takes about 30 minutes to play. I just really like the theme of this game. I love sewing. I think my husband had me in mind when he was looking into this game. But I think it's also very fun as far as like spatial reasoning and things like that. You really have to think hard about where you're gonna place a tile on your board, because you want to make sure you don't lock yourself out of placing other tiles in the future. And so it definitely requires a bit of logic and skill. So this is definitely one that is fun for 2 players. So if you're looking for a fun game to play with your husband, then definitely check out Patchwork. All right, so those are 10 of my personal favorite board games that we have in our collection. I will have all of these linked in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. Thanks again to Katie for putting together this collaboration. Be sure to watch the other moms' videos in this collab. I will have that link as well in the description box. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks as always for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye.